Heather, I only lost X pounds. I've noticed in the last couple weeks there has been several posts, whether it's in the community or in our forums or on the interwebs, of people sharing with me, hey Heather, I'm frustrated, I lost 8 pounds this last year, or I only lost 2 point something pounds this last month, and I feel like I'm, not making the kind of progress I want. And I want to encourage you to change that thought, because the reality is, I want you to think about our 3 options. Remember, we did a video before on our 3 options. What our 3 options are is weight loss, which requires work, weight maintenance, which requires work, and weight gain, which really does not require much work. In the sense of, we live in a world with a lot of food options. Food is plentiful, and it's high in calories, and it's quite delicious, right? So we can gain weight very easily. That's like the easiest option. And when we say, well, I lost, 8 pounds this last year, 2 pounds this last month, whatever the number is, I'm losing 8 pounds per week. Whatever the number is that you're feeling isn't worthy or isn't good, I want you to turn that thought around and say, hey, how would I have felt if this last year I didn't lose 8 pounds, I gained 8 pounds? What if I hadn't lost 2.7 pounds this last month and I had gained 2.7 pounds this last month? Because here's the deal. When you are poo-pooing the amount of weight you've lost, you are robbing yourself of that gift. You're robbing yourself of the praise for the work you did. Just because you believe your expectation was one that it should be more, which expectations are the quick road to misery, just to let you know. What you really want to do with your weight loss is approach it like, I will be excited no matter what amount of weight I lost this week or month or year, because I realize my only job here is to do the actions. I will not control the rate of weight loss that occurs. So what you have to do is start to shed expectations. If you only lost, quote unquote, 1 pound each month, then in a year you're down 12 pounds, right? Better to be down 12 pounds than to be up 12 pounds. So what I want to encourage you to do is, anytime that thought comes into your mind, immediately say, wait a minute, what did Heather say? She said for me to turn this around and say, what if I had gained that amount of weight? How would I feel differently then? And chances are you would be thinking, oh my gosh, I am so grateful that I lost that 8 pounds this last year. I'm so grateful I lost that 2.5 pounds this last month, because if I was that much heavier, now I'd have more work to do. And the reality is they both exist equally. You made a choice. Here's the important part. You made a choice. What did we say required work? Losing weight, maintaining weight. The easier path by far is the gaining weight, right? Grab a couple sugary coffee drinks every morning, eat out each day fast food, grab a couple treats out of the break room, bada bing, bada boom, you've gained weight. I guarantee it. So if that's the easier path, and we're surrounded by this highly palatable, highly calorically dense food, and it would be super easy to do it, you had to assert effort. You had to work at this, right? And if anybody were in your life that you loved, cared for, and they were busting their hump to do something that was difficult and in a difficult environment, and they were surrounded by things that were trying to distract them from doing their work, and they did it anyway, would you tell them, oh my gosh, you didn't get an A++ on this test? You got a B-? Pathetic. No, you would not. You'd be like, you know what? You stayed up, you studied, you ignored all those distractions. You really worked hard at this. I am so proud of this grade that you got on this test, right? Because what you realize is the kid could have chosen to slack off the entire time, could have chosen to go to a party, could have chosen to never crack their textbook one time, which, by the way, as a former educator, happens all the time. I would assign brand new textbooks at the beginning of the year. I would get them back at the end of the year. Literally, they crackled as I opened them as if they were brand new out of the box. Okay, just saying that as a former educator. And so what I'm making the point is it's a choice. You are choosing to put in the effort. Give yourself the praise for doing that. Don't say that the praise is dependent on the test that you, or the grade you get on the test. It's the fact that you put in the study time. It's the fact that you hired the tutor. It's the fact that you ignored all the potential distractions to actually study for said test. That's the part you control. So I hope this video helps. Weight loss, work. Weight maintenance, work. Weight gain, easy. And you, my dears, no matter what amount you lost, you put in the work. High five. Give yourself credit. This dog is very excited about it. And I will talk to you soon. Please like and subscribe and share these videos with somebody who could use this information today.